What is up? Welcome back to Fudge Muppet. I'm Scott here with Michael, and today we've got a fun video for you.
We do. We've got a bit of a show and tell. We put out the idea that we would dig up our old Skyrim builds. And I'm not talking about the 2013 and onwards era Skyrim builds when we made this YouTube channel almost 10 years ago. I'm talking about the 2011 Skyrim builds that you never saw. And here is essentially where it is. I believe it's stored in this archaic...
Ancient technology.
Within this, your one's not even as ancient.
No, this is a new one. This is like...
This is proper gross, like, shared family device. It's like, I'm gonna wash my hands from the just...
Touching it.
What do you call it? It's just greasy.
Grime.
It's grimy. It's not particularly...
The film.
Yeah. It's like a glazed donut.
But like all of these builds, this is the old Cryomancer video running behind us. Like this was made in like 2013, post the channel. Between 2011 and that time, we obviously had lots of our own characters and sort of main kind of characters that created the foundations for a lot of other builds and ideas, which we then obviously went and made into videos. But these are like our personal characters.
Our personal characters. So you can't expect them to be as high quality and as well thought out as our latest builds are. However, it will still be fun to go on a trip back in time, back before Fudge Muppet even existed. And I tell you what, it's going to be a challenge to even plug this thing in because, I mean, it doesn't even use an HDMI.
Yeah.
Right? Like it uses one of these old cords with like the different colored plug-in points.
Well, it's like that is a 60 gigabyte hard drive. That is 60 gigabytes.
Wow. It's pretty impressive for its time.
Yeah.
So
2006 technology or something.
It's toast.
All right, we're starting it up.
Welcome back. My Xbox 360 hit the red ring of death, as you saw. We tried a few things. We tried vacuuming it. We tried slapping it. Rest in peace. Essentially, yeah. I'll have to entertain you with stories of my old characters while Scott sits in loading screens with his own ones.
Yeah, it was really old. So look at this. Save 6,792.
Wow. And you had to be conservative with saves back on the 360, I think, because you've got a 360, but it's one of these more modern.
I think it was called Elite or something. So I had three characters.
Yeah, here we go.
So let's start with the first one. Look at the date. It's rigged because of the because you know when it was offline, it would revert to 2005 kind of stuff. Like obviously.
Yeah. No, take us to your first ever build.
All right. I think this is the one. I forgot which discussion or what we were talking about it, where I was like, this was the tavern closed booby one. Maybe it was the best builds. Yeah, underrated like dagger build. This is it. So I think this name's Sonja, and that name is from I think it's Underworld is the trilogy. I can't remember which one. I'm trying to think if it's the medieval one.
Wow.
Here's a classic thing to remember. This is the infamous the dirty face glitch as a vampire.
Yes, I was gonna say.
But Dawnguard. Yeah. Oh, this was an illusion. Look at the frame rate. What the fuck? Seriously, insane. So what you do is you go Vampire Lord form, which should be okay.
Gosh, it looked like her head got quite long there as you did that. Don't remember that.
So there we are, Vampire Lord form. And then if you revert, it should be there in a second. There it is. Now, as I revert.
You see the hound's head.
Look, there we are. And now the face shouldn't be dirty anymore. There we go.
Clean.
It's such a random thing.
The lighting looks really dark as well. Can you get out of the castle? Because I remember a situation, especially back in the day, where I think we had it when we played multiplayer, where the neck color and head, like the face, would be different to the body.
30 frames a second looks insane.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, they're like, you can't tell the difference. It's like, now that I'm used to the difference, I think I can tell the difference. And a year has passed through that loading screen, which you did not have to sit through.
But that's it. It looks so old, the way it moves and feels.
Let's see your inventory management from...
Okay.
Oh, that is clean.
Oh, look at that.
It's already clean.
Look at this. Old restoration glitch.
The
Destruction and
bloodstone.
unarmed. I think this is
Show us the bloodstone. You couldn't settle at 100% less. That's right. You just punch everyone and you'd get finishes all the time.
Yeah. So
you got
what
all
do I
the
have?
black books and the that's it. That's clean.
And the Elder Scrolls and
Tell me-
a single lockpick because I have
the perk.
the perk. I think so. Yeah.
Tell me. Oh wow.
Legendary.
I mean, this is like. Why do you have 99 enchanting?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's some.
Do you have a disease or a glitch
Could
that you
be.
couldn't fix?
But
and
like
you were
illusion, destruct, speech.
Because I remember we both were, but you particularly were like very nitpicky, and you would just delete entire character saves that had 50 hours on them because you weren't happy about some like tiny little glitch or an
what's
unfinished
the
quest. Go
the
earlier.
time? 149 hours.
Wait. Is this your earliest build on there?
Yeah. I like all my old ones would have been deleted.
No.
Yeah.
So you're telling me there's no Nord called Scott?
No, hell no,
Why
dude. That was like
not?
the first.
I can remember when you had the dwarven armor, and I remember because I was sleeping over at yours, playing in the living room upstairs. Right?
Yeah.
We were running it at the same time because I was finding the game kind of hard. I remember I moved the difficulty down, and I think it was because I was role playing this kind of like no armor mage character, and without alteration, I don't even think I used alteration. I was just getting smashed.
Yeah.
And so what happened was you leveled up way faster because you were just, hitting more things.
Yeah.
Because they have more HP to, for you to do damage to. Oh, here we go. Man, everything looks very black and
Wait.
white.
Hold up.
What?
There we go.
What was that?
Yeah,
What
it's
was
really
that?
the color is just nowhere near as.
Like, it has
It's
that
also
grittier
that-
feel, doesn't it?
I should have probably like fast travel out of here.
Yeah, I remember they were like, isn't there an achievement for clearing like a certain amount of dungeons
some
back
50
in the day?
dungeons.
Yeah,
I've pressed
give us some
A.
daytime.
I've pressed A. I'm waiting. There we
Okay.
are. It's just like waiting to kick in.
Yeah.
This is like ancient machinery.
I feel like it takes a lot out of the system to show all the weather change in the background.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's
here
nice,
we go.
but
8 a.m. Vampire in the sun.
nice.
All right.
Did you just see a little pixel?
A little pixel.
Yeah, on your arm.
Oh, if
Oh,
you
it's just
go,
lighting.
no. Look at. Honestly, look at the cleavage. Can you see those pixels?
Oh, that I meant the shadow more.
Yeah,
than the
but you can
armor.
see there's like
Yeah, of course.
pixels in there. It's just.
Go,
All right.
go. Let's see these unarmed finishes.
Hold it.
There we
Delay.
go.
That delay.
Be a healer after-
Gosh.
This is how it feels to chew
Is
five
there
gum.
is there a way we can get my old saves off that chunky hard drive sitting on the side?
Honestly, you'll probably have to ask the.
There'd have to be some like
viewers.
very. We may have to part 2 this if someone can help me. Nice.
It's
Jump down. Show me how much health you've got.
I should have. Oh, I've got no.
Did you? Oh no, hard.
Hold on. I can turn it on.
Because you used to play
Well, this would
so
have been.
professionally that you had no hard.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure this.
We
Oh,
would've-
this is actually not. This is level 80.
81.
It's actually only because the other one's like something insane. Like my
We'll-
dark
we'll
elf.
get,
Like
we'll get to that one after we clear Valheim Tower.
this is like. Bang. Bang. It was so. This is But I used to have.
Oh,
I used to have Mehrunes Razor.
yeah.
And use it on this character, but then obviously this character just got so bored of it that
All
I've
right, let's
done everything.
leap off the top of Valheim Towers, and then we'll move on to your next character.
Yeah.
But man, somebody, how do I? No. Oh yes. Okay. Very spectacular.
Nice.
All right.
Um,
Time for the next character.
So I have there's Morrigan, which is another. It's like a witch kind of character. I don't know if I got that far with that one because I started transferring to PC.
Tyrion.
He was. That's the basis for the
The count build.
The count build. Yeah. Revan Dark
Revan.
Elf. But this is the main
Level 374.
Celine was another one that was actually really quick though. I'm gonna get into it as another Breton.
Let's see Revan.
But this is, I think, the latest saves I had of him. Yeah, I was starting to I was converting him into a like a real Telvanni kind of lord character. I was like, that was when I first discovered like, oh, the Shellbug helmet kind of looks interesting to evoke the same sort of feel as a Telvanni lord covered in armor.
Level 374, straight out of a 5-minute loading screen.
So
that's cool. I like this design.
Yeah, so this is the same character. He's gone through so many arcs. I think this might be where I'm using like a shout focused sort of thing.
Oh, with a glitch.
I think I was in the process of getting some things enchanting, or like fair enough. Like I stopped having ridiculously restoration glitched kind of stuff. So this is him. Oh, this is when he's a vampire. So he was like a Telvanni dude that became an old sort of sage vampire kind of guy. This is the name. That's why I like Revan, and it sounds dark elf enough. Oh yeah, same. He has the Daedric armor as well.
Daedric gauntlets actually look quite nice with the Shellbug helm.
Yeah, and the foot, like,
and the boots, right?
He looks like an interesting Telvanni wizard. I think that's like one of my favorite. That's the favorite thing I always loved in the lore, is the kind of like, there's the base. They've all got Telvanni-ish stuff, but then there's a lot of individuality between the different.
He's got some villain vibes too, not like traditional villain, not like super villain, but like he just has this like. I think he looks like a character, like, you know, like you could meet.
This is I genuinely, it's like, there we are.
Nice.
It was auto
chucked an auto save just in case.
So I wanted to go to skills. Yeah, so I've kind of got, I think I've got every perk or something, like, or close to.
Oh, your restoration's only 95, mate. You're missing the master perk, right?
Or destruction, yeah. I think that's what I'm working on, like leveling it back up. But like, I had legendary, like, look, 5 times, like all of these things.
Oh, two-handed, 89, caught lacking.
I think the light. What's the thing I used? Oh, alchemy. There we go. So you would use this back in the day.
317.
That's how many times I've gone from 0 to 100 with it. And it's using, you do it using the potion glitch that gives you heaps of experience and stuff. But this is like my like master god character. Absolutely like glitched up. But this was what like my main experience was, like 200 assaults, every quest under the sun, or lots of them.
You start the game as a non-glitch exploiting person, and you end the game as a glitch exploited god.
Yeah, because this has Necromage, and it's like, actually we could probably show what it used to
hit slow time. Whoa, wait, why does it look all tilted?
Oh, because
Civil War happened. Yeah, I was like,
so if I
okay,
and blessings and stuff, and now if I use
slow time, now hit the blizzards, the ice storm spells and stuff.
What have I even got here? Or is that conjuration?
Yeah,
I'll have to.
Hope you've got them. You would have.
Oh,
them.
I'm sure I have them.
Ice storm. Now just cover this.
Yeah.
Let's get some meat.
Boom, boom. Come on, keep them coming. Keep them.
I forgot you gotta hold it.
You gotta really charge it a little bit more, even in slow time.
Look at the summon actually popping out.
Yeah. Oh,
but
it's
you
so
can see
sick though, and then it pushes them along as well.
Yeah, and like you could get it going the reverse. And
look at it.
Yeah,
let's hit up halted. Is it, you know, the stream camp outside Whiterun?
Yeah.
I reckon you should just surround that with ice storms. Man, why would they patch slow time? Because this isn't even normal slow time. This is like exploited.
Oh, this is exploited slow time.
And normal slow time just felt fair to me.
See, like you can jump in front of your own things. Like I think it was possible to jump in front of your own
spell
arrows and all kinds of stuff.
Or catch enemy arrows.
Oh, we didn't see it like play out.
That's all right. Let's get. You might have to load just to not have
the
enemies.
loading. I might just run out and run. Because honestly, the loading screen took as long.
But you're gonna get hit with a loading screen.
Yeah, but it's
so probably fast travel, right?
But I can't because the enemies. I think honestly, it's just around the corner.
We'll cop it. I'll tell you about my other character, which I'm hoping to show everyone. Please, somebody tell me that I can just like crack open that grey hard drive and pull out like a little SD card looking thing, or there's some plug-in point, or the way it plugs into the 360 can plug into something else, and I can extract the files somehow.
Man, Vampire Lord was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was one of my favorite additions.
100%. When the Dawn Guard trailer came out,
because it allows you
It
to
was
be
just
that like
wow.
Dracula sort of, and it is like if you look at Underworld the movies and you look or Bram Stoker's Dracula, it's a really good mix of both. It's almost like it's so close, the form to like what.
But I don't mind that in world building when they, there's all this different stuff, but then some things are just like give the genre what it
sometimes in a lot of world
people
building
expect from it.
I think sometimes people like fixate too hard on being like new and original and stuff.
For sure.
Sometimes like the actual like good beats or things people expect but done really well and maybe a little bit different. Like taking
like you can have
Vikings and flavor them a little or take.
But even
whatever.
creatures, right? Like you can totally have a very unique world and feel free to chuck horses in there and call them horses.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people are like, no, like it has to be called the Zigabar, and it's like it's just hard for the reader or the viewer to why are they called? Just call it a horse. It looks like a horse.
The more like
unless you have some really cool mount idea that you want to go with, it's more just like don't make it like silly for no reason.
Yeah, the more you want like touchstones of real. Look at him go.
Hey. And you're gonna get that destruction off.
Yeah, I feel like this one's even gonna get.
Oh, he's survived.
Because they're only whatever damage they are, like 60 or something. Well, I mean, he's dead now. But,
Turn around, there's more.
yeah.
Get him.
But, yeah. You want touchstones for people to get into it. Yeah, he's so done. Oh, he didn't go far. Oh, there we are. They start getting hit, and then as you like, I kind of want to watch it because sometimes when you see the end, they like, maybe this guy, hold on.
Yeah, this has the most promise. Get it from all directions. What?
But like you can kind of see how cool it was. You could build up these. We used to do it. This was the like idea behind the whole Lich build, and we made it so like there was this huge barrage of ice storms that you like basically, Kamehameha into this big super spirit bomb of ice. And
Do you have
so
any?
cool.
Do you have any player homes on these saves? Do you think?
Likely. I got some inheritance. Who from?
Let's have a look.
Jarl
Bolgraf.
Oh, because I just
Brendan's-
killed him. Remember, I killed the beggar when I was just in Whiterun. Just
Oh,
going
the beggar has an
ballistic.
inheritance of how much gold?
100 gold.
Wow.
He's been packing it away.
That's not a real beggar. That's a fake beggar.
He's just a little hustler.
He wakes up in a different suburb, gets on the cart to Whiterun, sits amongst the traffic, gets his gold, and goes home. And
Okay, so
here
this
we go.
this area would have all been untouched because I don't like to like interrupt it if it's,
I like to drop and drag, like the torch bug jars and all this stuff.
So this is all
It
pretty
doesn't
empty.
look particularly decked out.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You've put the
So
statue.
okay, so some of these I might have just put like just to like make the not naked, like keep some of the aesthetics around. Like I don't know if I decorated hard on this, but
Nah,
this should be
doesn't look
full
like
of
it.
stuff. Yeah, so there's all of the
legendary dragon priest masks.
Yeah. And mirror
Visage of Mizund is in there.
wooded mask. Because I used to try and have like an order to things, so this might have. Okay, yeah.
This is your armor.
Yeah, because I did the Thieves Guild stuff. He had like a
Wait,
thief
Mafala's
arc.
cloak. Oh, that's a custom item. That makes sense. I was
Yeah,
like, there's
there we
no
go.
way.
Because
I
that
don't
would
know
have been sneaks crazy.
yeah.
Temple priest robes. In the same way that I was with my saves, I would sell off stuff.
Oh,
no.
on the bookshelf.
Yeah, so hold on. This is another chest. This might have ebony armor legend. Okay.
Almost like different
Oh,
modes
maybe this
of
was-
characters.
Because
like-
I think I had an arc here that was the inspiration for the Blood Knight.
Yeah.
And I was
yeah.
using this.
I remember
Ebony
that. And then you
blade.
put it on your vampire with the tavern clothes, and it was kind of like, oh, yeah, like...
Yeah. This, I was really big into like collecting all of
the
books.
lusty Argonian
But like,
maid.
you're like, oh, whoa, that's a rare one. Value 200.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Like down here, there should be...
I was saying during a loading screen as well, the absolute dedication and or time wasting sacrifice of sitting through those loading screens as a kid.
This
Oh
was
my
me getting into the
gosh.
Dark Elves, like War of First Counts, like
This is where the lore background comes
reading
from.
in the game. This is the library. Oh, there we go. That's
St.
the-
Jeeves Opus.
Yeah, that's the one. But like, I would actually genuinely read them. I remember the experience the first time reading this series, the 2090, 290 stuff, was here. Like, reading it in a good way. Oh, I spent so much time reading this one.
Yeah, of course you did.
But
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know if I have much else because I would have. Oh no, there we go.
Okay, moth in a jar.
So Keening,
And
Azura's
an item
Star.
just called X. I want to see what X is.
This would have been Misk Star. Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing that made you alchemy.
Your cheat ring.
Yeah.
X for exploit, right?
Creators, Crafter's Ring. That'll just make everything. Oh, and that was just a genuine. But I don't know if
Anything in the display cases. Nah, generic.
Oh, I think it's just the default stuff because
generic.
Yeah, it's actually not as crazy kid out this one because he's
just not
wizard.
materialistic. He's just a hoarder.
Yeah.
But he's all about what's inside, you know?
Yeah, it's such a Xbox. Although my eyes are adjusting to the frame rate.
Yeah. I'm so sick of looking at this child and their teddy bear. Yeah, I'm hearing that sound. Oh, God.
Okay,
All right.
so we've loaded up another of the builds, and this was a more recent one. I think I only had like a 40 or 50 hour playtime on this, but it's a dual ebony axe kind of deal, but it's like an enchanted warrior.
And it's Mirax
base.
robes.
Yeah, because
they look cool.
And the spell absorption, I think this is like one of those things with like the 100 spell absorption more. I guess I'm still leveling my enchanting.
Echo.
Aeon and Key.
And key.
That's so based though. That's so good to use the chat. But yeah, I think I would have. Yeah, and then just sold in stamina.
See, like this is the proof, everyone, that when we say our inventory management back in the day was clean and crisp,
yeah,
it really was.
What skills have we got? We got because this is like one of the last I had in like progress, kind of.
So what year is this from?
one-handed.
Because I really, really wanted to dig people into my earliest 2011 builds.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of
Would
the
this be
2011.
2012?
The Sonja would have been, the Nord Vampire would have been 2012 easily, because that one was started before the Dawn Guard DLC came out, because I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And then I was so pumped because it fixed the dirty face glitch. But this one I think might have been late 2012, early 2013. But all of these were before Fudge Muppets started. Maybe I played Revan a little bit more on the 360 afterwards.
Because that's the thing. A lot of the builds that we started with were like basically characters we had from 2011 that we wanted to show off. Like, I think the Arcane Warrior, he was like a character that was like, you know, actually played at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly modified.
A lot of because obviously there's hundreds and hundreds of builds. A lot of the time you can get a similar experience. Like for example, like the Blood Knight concept came from the Telvanni wizard having that sort of phase as a vampire and stuff. And then we were like, oh, cool. Like, let's try that and see if you can make that into an actual build. Like, sometimes you'll kind of think of builds as you're playing another sort of build or character.
Oh, for sure. Like, if I did this differently, it would be so sick.
I think this character was a pretty straightforward just...
The ebony axes are very cool.
Oh, yeah. Axes?
Come on. Oh. Your reputation with your gameplay skill is on the
Soul
line.
captured.
Okay, so
and then
this
was the experience of this build. Oh, quick. We gotta, like, recharge.
Oh, that's right.
So
you get the whole
one?
unlimited recharge approach.
Oh, Serana's here, apparently. And I guess Serana did it for me.
Thanks, Serana.
Wait. Let's... Oh, the glow's gone. Okay.
NM.
But yeah, axes were
Board
cool.
the ship.
Yeah, we'll go the wreck of the
board the
Strident
ship.
Squall or whatever.
Man, how do I just can't stop thinking about the hard drive, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Take it to a professional.
No, it's such an effort though.
It's funny how like I feel like the Xbox 360 generation, as in terms of like console nostalgia, is like less than the other ones because it feels like the most modern. Like basically, I'm sure you'll find more like PlayStation 2 or Nintendo 64 specialists as opposed to people that care about the 360 generation.
For sure.
Because 360 is when it's like Xbox Lives and like that kind of stuff sort of really kicked off, and you know, DLC and online games and stuff like that happened.
Well, Nintendo 64 just had that special charm to it as well, where like it was its thing, And whereas Xbox, I feel like besides coming later, you know, it was the next iteration of the same Xbox. Like it's not like the Nintendo 64 just like has, you know, just kept on progressing until now with, you know, I remember like GameCubes and like all this stuff from back in
my day.
Well, kind of. A lot of them were like older people, like you'd have a friend and their older brother would have a GameCube and you'd like mess around on it.
Do you remember actually? I think this was funnily enough, I don't know if people remember this. They won't know Giuseppe or the character. A friend of ours basically, he had a birthday at his house and I brought my Xbox over and I think we had multiplayer or a LAN party. Like we
LAN
connected
parties.
them all together and like, man, that was fun.
LAN parties were good. Halo LAN parties.
Yeah. But I think
it's so dark.
I know. 360.
Gosh, and to think we had to apply a filter on some of our old videos because when you rendered it, it would get even darker.
Yeah.
and there'd just be some scenes that were just black.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, everyone. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found the Red Ring of Death to be quite hilarious. It wasn't for me. I just really want to show you my 2011 characters.
Yeah.
So I am going to go to work on figuring out how to save them. Because remember, we know how to copy across saves, just to be clear. It's the thing won't turn on.
Yeah, so we can't like, get to
there.
the interface.
We can't get to the interface.
Yeah. All right, well that was some 360 builds. In essence, 360's crap. Some of those, half of our recording time has just been loading screens. Yes, like it's ridiculous.
But not for you, guys. Not for you. Yeah. So that's good. Anyways, thanks for watching. Social media links in the description, and we look forward to nerding out with you again next time.